I'm guessing that was them.
Dangerous driving. If you were there, Karen, makes it dangerous driving. There's no kind of pedestrian there. That was a far move on across, so I failed to yield to pedestrian.
Donald.
Yes.
Want to come over in the light?
$350.
That's what you got?
Yes. You want to come do a carry?
You go ahead.
I'll do some interviews after. You want to do an interview or?
Well,
Go ahead.
Tell us what you're here for
Huh?
today. What happened?
Yeah, well, basically this so-called. You want to record too, or what? Here. I need to record. Because I need video too on mine.
So everybody, as I said early on in B-roll, Donald Smith. Donald was in court today with Jessica and Eve. Just gotten out. Jessica hurriedly left. So video.
Anybody want to hold or? Go ahead. Wendy's recording. Go ahead. So, I just want to say I'm glad this is over, but the battle's not done yet. There's another stage me and Kari are going to be doing next. I don't know, but I'm not going to give out no details about it. We have other things we're going to be dealing with, but I'm not going to say what. But I'm glad the judge ordered me $350 cost. I'm so happy. I try to make my proper submissions, in which I did really good. But the judge interrupted me a few times because I used the wrong pronouns. Because if you use the wrong pronouns in court, you get chastised. So I basically told the judge, I don't understand pronouns, and I'm not using pronouns. And I try to merrily weigh it, and I did really good.
What pronouns was he forcing you to use?
He, she, or he, the.
What about they or them?
He or she. It was the she
It was
thing.
the she?
Right.
Yeah, basically something I'm not going to repeat.
Yeah.
So basically, it's the pronouns they use, and it's disgusting how our courts are allowing. Like, if you say if you're gonna, I'm just gonna say I'm just happy the judge helped me out here, allowed Kari Simpson to basically help me out because Judge Hamilton was sick and tired of Miss Simpson's or Jessica and Eve's lies and didn't do nothing. And I'm glad $350 cost was granted to me and all that, but I wanted more. But there's going to be more to the story. I don't know if I'm allowed to explain it. I can't explain it. Sorry.
So this chapter's over, but the book's not done yet.
The book is not done yet. This ongoing battle is not finished yet, Big. I'll tell you, there's going to be more surprises coming. I'm not going to say, but when you saw Miss Yaniv I know what you mean. We'll discuss that later. But there's more to the chapter. I'm glad this is over. I'm glad everything's finished. But Jessica Yaniv needs to basically just
Leave you alone?
yeah, basically leave me the hell alone in a way. That's all I'm gonna say.
You recently got back from Toronto. How was your time there?
I'll go back again. I'm going back there again in July. And that's it, Wendy. We're finished.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
I'll
So
be-
this
you
is
do
this
one
is
with them.
this is a cop watcher here from BC
Hi.
Paul.
BC Paul News, Canadian Rights Reviews, fundamentally free Canadian.
I was just filming out there and they decided to just question me just for filming out here. It's like,
Did they actually question you?
Yeah,
The
just-
cop
Can I
came up
do-
to us. We didn't have our cameras out yet. But
Can I do an interview with you now? If anyone has good pictures of them leaving the building.
No, she was out of here in a
well,
bolt.
I'll have it on here.
Okay, can you make sure I get some?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'll get it too. Because I'll email you.
You'll get it too.
Yeah, hang on.
Yeah, mixed group, right?
Yeah. So the cop actually questioned you guys?
I already posted on YouTube.
What did they? Did they? You already?
Okay, Donald,
You're
let's
having
do
an
this, and
interview
then I
with
want to
Kari.
interview them about being, if you guys don't mind.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Hang on one sec. Let me put this.
Kill this.
I'm definitely coming cop watching with you.
No, you're not, Donald. God.
This
Not
is
in-
the first one I did. They ripped me out of my vehicle.
Oh, I know. I saw that one, which was a joke.
Well, I should show you the last time I was invited down to Gratley Street. I was recording the guy, and he wanted my phone, and we got into a fight all on record.
Yeah.
Broke my ring. Cop? Yeah. So I went downstairs and reported an assault.
So what was the outcome of that?
Oh, they didn't want, I have to pursue it more, right? Because they didn't want to do anything, but I've got it. So, and I've got 3 complaints against police on my property, wanting to take my 100-year-old horse, aiding and abetting the SPCA. We won that. They arrested me, put me in jail.
For what?
For filming on my own property, and then returned
For filming
my,
on your own property.
And then returned my 100-year-old horse a month later in sicker shape.
Yeah,
That was a good show. Like that topic you found me, am I right?
Yeah.
Filming? I've got a complaint. Are you recording?
Okay, come on, Donald, let's do this.
Okay, let's go.
No, over here.
Oh.
The sun's this way.
Yeah. Come on, man.
You should know by now.
You go on YouTube with that one? Or like private?
Private for
Oh, we'll put it up
culture
somewhere.
We're gonna put it up right now.
Sort of sideways, man.
You want it sideways?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
get,
Yeah.
Oh.
Always
uh-oh.
sideways.
Tell me when
Other
you're ready.
sideways?
Always sideways.
Always sideways.
Always sideways, it works
sideways.
good.
I'm sorry, yeah. Okay.
Tell me guys when you're ready.
I've been going the whole time.
Go ahead.
Donald Smith, big day for you and a big win. I think the court actually saw that this case was frivolous and vexatious. They gave you a cost to the tune of $350, which Jessica Yaniv has to pay you within 30 days. And so tell me how you're feeling.
Wonderful.
I have to say you did pretty good there today.
Yes.
You were respectful to the judge and he listened to your position. I think he had some sympathy for your position. And how do you think you're going to get paid?
In pennies.
Yeah, probably.
That's how I'd pay you, man. Sorry,
kidding.
that's just how I roll.
Well,
Make sure Jessica's not listening.
that person. Well, I don't know. I just want my $350. That's all I want. That $350 is gonna go to Kari Simpson for all the hard work she's done.
Yeah.
That $350 is not mine.
Yeah.
She's done a lot of work, and I'll tell you, this ball game is not over yet.
Well,
This-
and we know that because Yaniv broadcasted to the court that he has filed human rights complaints against me. He was hoping Rebel Media was here so he could serve him with the defamation lawsuit. And it just appears taxpayers are going to continue to foot the bill for Yaniv against the world. And the world is telling Yaniv to shut up. But I don't know. Maybe $350 will help.
$350 is not going to help. The person is going to continue on and on and on and on. Just wait until you see Twitter tonight. I have a feeling Twitter's going to erupt. Yaniv is going to probably have a hat, how do you say it, his little hissy fit. Him and his mother were having a little...
Yeah, they were screaming at each
they
other
were.
in the courthouse. I don't know what was going on there.
There was a lot of sheriffs in there. But we're going to
We
stay...
had five sheriffs.
We're going to tell you right now, I have a feeling Yaniv is going to sue me again.
Oh, I don't think this is over yet for you, Donald.
No.
He can't, he's just too obsessed with you, right?
No, he's too obsessed with me, but I'll tell you right now, there's some things I can't say right now, but I'll tell you there's going to be some more fun.
This story has not ended.
I'll tell you, my summer is just getting started right
All
now.
right, well, congratulations, Donald Smith.
$350.
Woohoo!
It sounds like a back and forth thing. I don't know much about it.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah,
what predicated all this?
Yeah.
Well, what started all of it was Donald and Dan Dirks were
Dan Dix
were the first reporters to really give the world an inside glimpse into what Jessica Yaniv was about, and that was during the hearing before the BC Human Rights Tribunal, where Yaniv was trying to get women to have to service by waxing his genitals, which were intact at the time. And then saying he was being discriminated against because they wouldn't. So he was targeting immigrant women specifically and hauling them up before the Human Rights Commission. So Donald and Dan,
Just a year. Year and a half, I guess, ago.
were able to capture footage of Yaniv, and back then the crutch was a mobility scooter, going into the elevator, and Yaniv threatening to pepper spray them if they continued. There was no provocation. They were just simply asking questions, as good journalists would do. And that was the beginning of an ongoing war. Donald, at that point in time, took a very reasonable position with law enforcement agencies and asked them why they weren't arresting Yaniv at that point for threatening.
Because they don't.
Well, we know that.
Even with video proof, they don't.
But they were more than happy to arrest Donald Smith and other reporters who report on their activities. So so what happened then is next Yaniv started posting very elaborated videos about the mob that was waiting outside the BC Human Rights Commission to get him, and how he needed 15 Vancouver Police Department were his friends and bodyguards. And of course, all the pictures showed like 2 people from the People's Party. There were no mob. There was no mob. And of course, Donald again took advantage of that to expose Yaniv's willingness to be overly enthusiastic about reality.
I'll tell you right now. I decided when I heard about this case, I was in Calgary because I was dealing with some other. I was dealing with some other stuff. Other legal problems, but when I saw Yaniv on the news in Calgary, and that's when I'm like pointing at the TV, I'm taking on this case, I'm gonna go after this person. It costed me. I ended up 39 days in jail because our corrupted court system, I'm not gonna say the crown.
Well, no, I don't agree with you. It's a corrupted court system. It's a biased court system that right now panders to trans and LGBTQ privilege.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, we're not all equal. Some have special rights, and certainly Jessica and Yaniv enjoyed access to those special rights for a considerable amount of time.
Until the courts caught on.
Well, no, the courts didn't catch on. We made them catch on.
We did make them catch on.
Regrettably, you had to spend 39 days in jail.
I did have to spend 39 days in jail, but when...
What was the 39 days for? Or is that just...
for basically a breach.
No, actually, no. It was a manufactured situation done by Jessica Yaniv to trap Donald Smith.
Oh, okay, that's kind of what I heard now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yaniv played the cops and manufactured stories, manufactured all kinds of evidence. And regrettably, the RCMP and both Langley and Surrey regrettably didn't do their job. They didn't investigate properly. And as a result of that, Donald was an easier victim. So Yaniv was coming to court one day, didn't want Donald to be reporting on him. So called the cops up and said, this guy has threatened to punch me in the throat.
I actually did say that.
With no proof?
No, there was proof of it.
Proof.
I made a video because the thing's called my grandmother a whole bunch of disgusting names.
Well, and what Yaniv failed to mention to the police was Yaniv threatened to beat up Donald, beat the shit out of him.
Murder me, everything.
You,
Oh, there's chicks running around doing that all the time.
And just left that out of the equation, right?
No, but I'm going to tell you right now, this thing is a monster. This thing is, I'm going to say...
I don't even know her, and I heard her name everywhere now. It's like, oh my God.
Oh, I'll tell you right now, I don't care if this is recording. I don't care if this is recording.
Well, I do care.
Is this recording?
Yep, sure is.
I do care.
Okay, I'm just gonna say the thing has been.
No, it's not over. It's
not. I'm gonna say it's not over yet, but I'm just gonna say this is just the beginning of just the second phase of things are going to be happening very soon, and that's all I'll say.
I want to say thank you to Donald because of what he has endured. We've been able to educate the RCMP. We've been able to educate Crown. The charges against Donald were stayed after a massive binder of information was presented to them, showing how lackadaisy, is that even the word?
Lackadaisical?
How about deficient? I think deficient is the better word.
I like that word, deficient.
Their investigation was. And, you know, I think we've been able to educate a few people along the way. I know that many now, as a result of Donald's sacrifices, Yaniv has been charged with mischief on other cases, and I don't think we would see that had we not persevered in educating them.
I'll say the same right now. When I was actually in that jail cell there.
Yeah, that was home for 39 days.
That was home for 39 days. I found out because I had talked to the guards, and Kari knows people, and I know people, and I asked questions and all that. I asked, what happened to Rebel Media? And they said Yaniv attacked him, and there's a trial coming up here.
So there's an assault on, you know, Yaniv has a lot of court dates pending, and certainly we hope that the court continues to be informed. The latest filings have now been in Abbotsford Supreme Court, so I guess we're going to have to go and educate them a little bit.
Yeah, so I'm just going to sit here on the 25th of June if you guys want to come, because I'm going to show up. Kari's going to show up. I'm going to show up.
You're showing up twice?
Oh, I'm coming here on the 25th.
He has that power. Don't underestimate the Donald.
I'm coming here for the 25th.
What's the 25th?
Because for the 25th and all that stuff,
It's Keenan Bexer's assault charge.
Yeah, and then
Keenan
in
Bexer
November.
Keenan Bexer got charged Yanif, and I'll tell you right now, I'm going to be there. Yanif is not going to be happy with me and Kari because there's going to be a lot of rebel
Don't
media
talk
crew.
about me.
No,
Yanif
they're
loves
gonna be-
me. We've got a date with the BC Human Rights Tribunal. I've heard this morning.
He's another film guy? Is that right? The one that got involved?
yes, Rebel Media reporter.
Same sort of thing?
No, Rebel News actually goes around with microphones and
And ask questions. And I actually I have met the Rebel Media crew in Toronto. I've met David Menzoid. I've met Margaret, the editing producer. I met Mocha. I met a lot of them, Sid and all them. Efron and everybody knows me. As soon as I came off the plane in Toronto, went to Queen's Park. First day, he said, "Donald, welcome to Toronto." And I covered a freedom rally. Guess what happened to me? I got an $800 ticket. Guess what?
That's going around.
Guess
Yeah.
what? Guess what? I'm
Okay.
still fighting it. She got to get me to a transit center. Quickly.
I would like to say quickly, Kari, I appreciate what you said about education. All of us that came down with the camera today, that's why we're out here is educating.
Yeah.
One question before you guys go,
Yep.
and I hope you guys can edit some of the footage.
Yeah.
Meomex want those videos.
Yeah.
what's that?
Meomex wants those videos of you doing a
Meow mix?
It's
She attacked the other guy?
it's
Well,
a
there's, and
site.
there's two more, so that's one, and then in November there's another trial for
Oh.
Meomex.org. It's a site where they expose child
No,
predators.
Chris Elston
And,
is the one in November.
Yeah, so they need that video.
Yanniv-
You need
Yanniv
going
did
like.
Chris Elston?
I don't even think I got her, but if
Did
I
you
did,
get
if I did, I'll.
Can you make sure you get that for me?
Yeah.
They need.
I'll
So,
touch base with you.
guys-
You're on the phone with me right now.
They
What,
need. Go ahead.
Can you just, yeah.
Yeah.
So I would like to talk with each one of you because I'm very concerned about the cops and their,
Public filming.
So a couple of things that just in my history. So I was speaking at the Muslim Association, talking about family issues and these kind of things. You can film this. I don't mind
Oh, you
this.
okay with that?
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.